Alright, this is the KH965i skip stitch.
Okay, I'm just going to load up some yarn here. Make a pretty pattern. Okay, we are set to back down to normal, so the rubber wheel's not engaged, the brush is not engaged, nothing's in tuck, nothing's in KC, anything. We're going to load the next pattern. So the next pattern for a skip stitch, also known as slip stitch, also known as part patterns, we are going to press step. Enter the pattern number of 363. We're going to press step, step, step. Now, it wants us to be on the left-hand side again. So let's go over to the left. KC1. Am I right? KC1. Move the carriage across. Okay. Now we're going to press both part buttons. Okay, there is nothing special we need to do here, like no wheels engaged. We're just pressing part. And we're going to knit 30 rows. So let's set that to all zeros, and let's see what 30 rows gets us. Oh, I'm going to put some weight on the cast on comb here. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing? You can barely see what I'm doing. Okay, that's 29. This is 30. Turning off an L. Going to knit a couple of rows. Cutting the yarn. And let's take a look at what we have. All right, you can see we have a nice skipped stitch, part stitch, slip stitch pattern. What's happened is the yarn gets slipped underneath the needles that are forward, and the rest of them knit off. This is one of those stitches where the back side is the showstopper, and the front looks like, okay, what did you do? So, when making a slip stitch piece, you use the purl side as your showstopper. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, welcome to the second half of the skip stitch patterns, where we're going to skip stitch into colors. So we are going to use pattern 383. So move that out of the way. Pattern 383. Step, step, step. And we will start on the opposite side of the bed. All the way over to the left. KC1. Come back across. Watching the Memo here. All right, we're going to press part. We're going to go across, Come back this way. Okay, we're going to switch colors. Put it into hold. Switch. Every second row appears to be where we're switching. We're going to knit to row 70 on my row counter. I did not reset it from the last demo. A couple more rows here. Okay, it's now starting over. Let's change colors. Knit 2 more rows in slip. 1, 2, and then switch it to NL. Let's trim some yarn ends. And let's see what we got for 2 color tuck. I mean 2 color slips, sorry. 1 here, 1 here. Taking these off. We should have a pretty cool pattern. All right, I think we've done pretty good. We have exactly what it looks like. Pretty amazing. Now, it also says multicolor skip stitch pattern with 3 colors. Okay, so apparently we can do a 3 color skip or slip stitch. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing step. I'm going to put in pattern 8, 4, 8. I'm going to press step, step, step. Now we're going to read the instructions on 38. Hang on here. 37 and 38. Under number 3. In order to knit patterns, you have to change the yarn every row, both on the left and right of the needle bed, unless you use double length variation key number 4. We're not going to use number 4. You have to knit 1, 2, or 3 rows to complete knitting each row of your pattern. It depends on how many colors per row you used in your pattern. We're using the built-in. So we're not using the double length key. We're going to follow steps 2 to 6 above. So 2 to 6 above. In this case, you can start knitting with the K carriage on the left or right. Change the yarn every row according to the Memo information. So the Memo information there. So we're going to thread the yarn into the sinker plate. We're not going to worry about having a single bed color changer here. Set the change knob to KC1. Move the carriage across from right to left so that it's outside the left turn mark and the needles have been selected. We're going to push both part buttons and we're going to continue knitting. So I'm going to load up a third color of yarn onto a secondary mask that I have on the end of the bed, and we'll get going from there. Okay, so I have never ever done this before. We are in uncharted territory here. So I need to watch the Mimo, and I need to watch my yarns, and this is going to be fun. So we have a nice peach color. We are going to go outside the turn mark, KC1, come back across, and watch the Mimo display. Okay, pressing part. So we're going 1 is peach, 2 is orange, 3 is green. Let's see how we do. Okay. Go across. Remove the yarn. Put in orange. Go across. Park this yarn. Go across. Trade the yarns. To number 2. To number 3. Back to 1. Are we recording? Yes, we are. Okay, now we're at number 2. 2 is orange. To 3. Whoop. Whoop. Doop. Try and keep them from getting overly tangled. Going back. Back to 1. Oh, I didn't even close the door. Holy crap, that could have been bad. Okay, now we're at number 2. Not sure what's happening on this side. I think I had some loops or something. That's fine. Back to 3. Back to 1. Put 1 in there. 3 over there. Back to 2. I see that we're super tangled here. It's okay. Okay, need to untangle the green and the orange and put in the green one. Orange one goes down. All right, I'm not sure exactly what's happening here on the right side. I'm going to put a clip on it though. I think it's just overloaded with the amount of yarn changes. Back to 1. To 2. I'm not sure why I'm getting a loop, but it keeps getting caught on my cast-on comb, which is causing the issue of the weight. I have several loops. Back to 3. That one down there. To 1. Yeah, the only naughty one seems to be the color 2, which is weird. All right, we're going to do a couple more rows here, and then we'll see what we've got. Okay, we're going to have to do a couple more because we don't see a pattern yet. But this is cool. Three. Close. Now I have the orange one and the green one are mixed again. And now you can see why I'm getting confused here. This one needs to be over here, but these ones need to be over here. This is getting messy. Okay, you on this side, you on this side. There, and you in here. All right. So we have 39 rows on the row counter, but only 11 rows of pattern knit so far. And we're going to keep going for just a little bit longer. As long as you pay attention to the Memo display, you will be just fine. Okay, that's probably enough. So we are going to snap our yarns here. Knit a couple in peach. And then we'll see what happens. All right. Gonna let poor Peaches go here. And let's see our little mess. All right, so we have 3 colors, 1 row. Oh my goodness. Oh. So 3 colors, 1 row. And 3 colors, 1 row. We did pretty good. Not bad for my first time ever doing 3 colors on 1 pattern.
Up next, we have weaving.